Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this series of videos, I'm showing you how to set up your first WordPress website on Bluehost. I've showed you how to set up your Bluehost account, how to launch WordPress, and how to move around the dashboard settings for your Bluehost account. Aloha everybody, I'm Chris Joels, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to move around your Bluehost dashboard for your WordPress website. From there, you can do things like update themes, update plugins, check your security status, and clear your cache, and so much more. You can even manage multiple WordPress websites if you have them. I'm going to leave a link below in the description for Bluehost if you haven't gotten started yet, so you can catch up. Also, you might want to download and check out the Divi Builder. The Divi Builder is probably one of the most popular WordPress theme builders out there on the market. So check that link out as well if you're interested. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can catch my future videos where I show you how to make better WordPress websites. Don't forget to share the video if you like it, and let's get started. So here we are at our Bluehost dashboard. We've seen this before in previous videos and we just skipped it. Today we're going to look at over here, we're going to go to My Sites and we're going to look at our Bluehost dashboard for our new WordPress website. And we're going to click on Manage Site. And you'll see it brings us to this dashboard here where we've got our tabs up here for different things that we could do as we manage our WordPress website. Let's just go over one at a time and I'll show you what's behind it. If we come down here, we could see what themes we have installed, our plugins that we have installed, our users, and we can even do some updates. The thing is though, if you click on Manage Themes here, it shows you just a overview of all the themes that we have installed on our website, right? But if we go to plugins and manage the plugins, it's going to want to log us into our WordPress website, which I'm not really a fan of. I was kind of hoping that they would allow us to stay on this page and click on plugins and see our plugins and manage them from there. We do click on users, you can see our overview of our users here. And if we go on update, we have this update now button, and what it's going to do is going to go through and it's going to try to update themes, plugins, and anything else you have installed that you have given Bluehost access to. The rest of this is just marketing, some tools that you may or may not use. You can look to see what WP Pro offers for you, and these are other just marketing tools. Let's go on over to the Marketing Center tab, and from here you can set up things like your Google Ads. You could add Google Business. You could also do that in other ways as well. But this makes it nice and easy to get started. So if we click on our Users tab, it is once again an overview of our users. When we go to the backups, you can see I had paid for the CodeGuard backups, which I didn't really intend to, but I think actually this one they give it to me for free. And here's an overview of what that looks like. It's going to show the snapshots of when it made backups of your website and you could restore. That's very helpful. If you've uploaded some plugins and your site got damaged, or you updated your theme, something, and your site got damaged, you could always come back here and restore it to a previous date. From here, we could log into CodeGuard and we could even create a new backup. If we come over here to the Performance tab, this is where we could find some Cloudflare CDN controls, and we could have our caching turned off. We could have it put on more regularly. This is every 5 minutes, every 6 hours, or every week. A cache is basically storing your files and your images in a network that allows users to access those items super fast from anywhere in the world. Basically, your content is stored on different computer networks in different locations, and what it does is it will serve up the latest pages and images from the closest location to the user as possible. So this is a really good idea and a really great way to speed up your website. If you are making regular changes, you want to have this cache updated every 5 minutes for sure. If you're blogging and only writing a post or two posts a week or a day, so every 6 hours is more than enough. And portfolios for like small businesses and portfolio websites where the information pretty much stays the same once a week is also good. If you're trying to clear a cache for a specific page, you could do that here. And then you could also clear cache for your entire site. Okay, this will give your site the most up-to-date version. This will give your viewers the most up-to-date version. Okay, so if you've made a lot of changes to your theme and plugins and your prices and offerings, you definitely might want to come in here and clear all your caches to make sure everyone's getting those updates the next time they come to your website. Security, you'll see that our free SSL certificate is on. We could check our core WordPress files. This is basically going to make sure that nothing has been broken. Everything is working well in our WordPress core files. And if you just scan the core files, you'll see we get an all good, and all our core files look fine. So those haven't been compromised. If you run into issues, you might have to look elsewhere. And site lock is on with our free plan, and you could upgrade here if you'd like. Site lock scans your websites and alerts you if it detects any malware. Okay, let's just click here to see what some of the services might cost, and you'll see it'll cost something about $5.99 a month, and you have different packages you can select here. Okay, now if we come to our plugins, you'll see it gives us a list here of all the plugins we have currently installed on our WordPress website. It'll show you the ones that are active are the ones that are on, and the ones that are inactive are off. And from here is a quick way we could turn things off. If we're having a problem logging into our WordPress website, or we found a problem after updating a plugin and you can't log in, or your site seems to be broken, this is a great place to come and turn that plugin off so that it is not messing with your website. And then you could probably log back in and delete that plugin or manage it from there. So I'm not going to turn these off or remove them from here. We're going to do that in our back end. On the next video, I'm going to show you how to remove some of these plugins, tell you what they are, and show you which ones you might want to remove and why. Okay, so for now, we're just going to leave this here. And you can see it'll show you which ones have an update. And if they had multiple ones that needed to be updated, you could update that here. Now our settings, there's a little bit more to see. If you'll see, it says you could change your site URL here. I do not know why they put that up front and first, because this is not something that you want to do. All right, this is something you only want to do if your site's moved, if you've installed a third-party SSL certificate or CD, or changed your CDN and you need to redirect your website. You could do that here. I do not recommend touching this unless you know what you're doing. From here, you can see that automatic updates are on for our WordPress core, the plugins, and themes. So your WordPress core is all the files that have to do with your WordPress install. Okay, your plugins are all the plugins that you've added yourself, and themes are themes that you've added yourself as well. You could turn those on or you could turn those off. Personally, I like WordPress to be updated as soon as possible whenever a new update is ready. WordPress does a really good job at catching vulnerabilities and creating updates when it's needed. So it's good to have those updated on its own automatically. Plugins I like to turn off, and themes I like to turn off as well. I like to know when these items are being updated so I can make sure that they're compatible with my website or the websites that I'm managing. Okay, so I turn those off. Now, if you're a small business website and you don't do many changes to your website, to your plugins and themes, you can keep these on because you definitely want them to be updated. All right, you don't want your plugins to go very long without being updated, because again, the developers are constantly working and should be working to find any vulnerabilities and get those updates pushed out. Okay, so you definitely want plugins to be updated. So if you're not visiting the back end of your website regularly and you have an issue with keeping things updated, you might want to turn these back on. For now, I'm going to leave them off because I like to update them on my own. Here's a real quick overview on the content you have. Your comments, you could be disabled. Comments are disabled because currently I'm on a coming soon page. As you'll see, there's a coming soon page is a temporary placeholder that lets visitors know your website is in progress. So currently our website isn't built. We haven't even started anything on this, so it's going to put a coming soon page up there for us automatically, which is kind of neat. And if we just open a new tab here, you'll see it has a coming soon page here, and also an admin login. This is a great simple coming soon page. Okay, if you're just setting up a blog where you don't need to alert a whole bunch of people, this is simple. It keeps it nice and easy to get started. There's plugins. There's some great plugins that you could download into your WordPress install that you could do custom coming soon pages. And those are really good if you have a brand or a website, store that's going to be coming soon. And you could have people come to your coming soon page and, you know, maybe sign up for your email newsletter, find you on your social media and stuff like that. For now, this is just a great, simple coming soon page. From here, we could also delete site. And you probably don't want to do that. And finally, here we have some SSH access keys. These you do not need to worry about. Here you could also access your PHP MyAdmin. So remember that MySQL is the database that runs WordPress, okay? Databases are something I would not recommend you messing around with unless you 100% know what you're doing, because you could really easily mess up a website here and make it very difficult to find and fix. And that's it. We've gone over our Bluehost WordPress dashboard. You could go and you could view your website, and you can log in to your WordPress website right here, and it will send you in and it will bring you to your WordPress dashboard. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to clean up all your extra things that are usually downloaded by your host or WordPress install, plugins and themes that we don't need. All right, and that's your Bluehost dashboard for your WordPress website. And there you go. I showed you how to move around your Bluehost dashboard for your WordPress website, where you can make all kinds of great updates quick and easy. Don't forget, you can manage multiple WordPress websites from there if you have them. In the next video, we're diving in and going into our WordPress install. In there, I'm going to show you how to clean up some themes, plugins, and other things that come with our website that we don't really need. This will give us a fresh, clean install to start with. So don't forget to subscribe to catch the future videos where I help you create better websites. Don't forget to share this video if you found it helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Aloha.